Good day, Sharks. We are MetaLearning, and our team is seeking a $350,000 investment for a 10% equity stake in our company.
So imagine taking education outside the four corners of the classroom. Been there than that? Well then, let's take it a step further and travel to the ends of Earth. Dive deep under seas and, while we're at it, aim for the stars. What if I told you we could harness the power to explore different horizons within our fingertips? Your phone, laptop, whatever device you're on, we can level up your learning experience with MetaLearning. The whole classroom experience and more made possible through virtual reality and augmented reality. Basically, education through the metaverse.
Now, do this look familiar, especially in an online learning setup? In the United States, 71% of college students reported increased stress and anxiety, while 89% admitted difficulties in concentrating. Worse, students incurred almost twice the absences that they would normally incur. 6 out of 10 students then claim that learning under a remote setup is worse. These all point to the market problem that MetaLearning aims to solve, the quality of education of online learners. But why target college students and teachers in the US? Well, the estimated number of college students and teachers under distance learning is at 71 and 93% respectively, presenting a great opportunity for MetaLearning.
The earning strategy we will employ is the use of a freemium model. For the free version, in-app ads will be used with an impressive market projection of $544.93 billion by 2028. MetaLearning will be a cross between industries, making its earning potential highly favorable, given that the global metaverse, AR, and VR market is projected to reach $1,528, $225, and $84 billion by 2029, 2026, and 2028 respectively. Purchasing our app will not be a burden for the target market. US college students have a spending power of $600 billion, and teachers there earn up to $67,000. As for the education sector, global edtech or digital spending is predicted to reach $404 billion, and specific to AR/VR, $12.6 billion by 2025.
The application uses virtual reality that allows college students to interact through a 3D virtual space. But what does this mean? Imagine you are a medical student who has to learn about the circulatory system. Instead of inefficiently dissecting a cadaver, or worse, watching someone else do it due to the pandemic, MetaLearning immerses students to an interactive virtual model of the human body, allowing them to examine and dissect full-scale models of the human body in the comfort of their own homes. With virtual labels on each blood vessel, as well as the ability to just restart the map, studying can be done more efficient and can be done at one's own pace. Now, this isn't just a platform for medical students. Imagine architectural students being able to create full-scale home models, geology students safely observing how volcanoes form, and history students traveling back in time through an ancient Greek virtual map. The possibilities are endless.
You can now have a theme for every course, creating virtual objects as learning aids, and close-to-reality discussions despite a full digital setup. The app aims to supplement the conventional form of education provided at schools. In the app, you can also create your unique character and explore different maps with Create Avatar and Room Editor. You can save this personalized room and access it again in the future, or set it on default and have it every time you log in. Rooms are deployed as servers by a user that anyone else with a PIN can join. It is convenient to hold and attend assemblies with our automated reminders sent to everyone before the date of meetings. The application will only operate via the internet and utilizes cloud technology to save the user's data. To experience this, we suggest the use of some auxiliary devices such as VR headsets and motion tracking handheld controllers.
In terms of assessing our competition, digital education in the e-learning industry consists of a lot of video conferencing apps, instant messaging platforms, and online educational systems. One of our app's competitive advantages, however, is that we are one of the first to delve into the metaverse industry focusing on education, and combining this with what we already have and what teachers and students are already familiar with. We at MetaLearning use spatial AR, VR, and language AI to connect online learners and educators around the world, wherein instead of a simple video conference or a voice call or downloadable app, gives our clients the choice to have a more immersive learning experience by simply using their mobile phones or tablets, even without auxiliary devices. What makes MetaLearning unique is that it is more accessible, super user-friendly, relatively less expensive, and reflective of the future of online learning, where online learners are more immersed and their quality of education is further improved. Freemium as our business model, MetaLearning can be accessed and downloaded at any Play Store app for free. To further take advantage of our offerings, however, teacher and student-friendly prices are set for the premium version of our app. It is also very attractive for investors because we are allowed to scale up and attract a more permanent user base without spending too much of our resources on costly marketing or advertising. Together with built-in upsell opportunities and easier beta testing, several monetization opportunities as well can encourage more customers, like going for premium where everything is ad-free.
Sharks, with your help, we can impact the quality of education for millions of students around the US, potentially setting the precedent for global education. With the metaverse being inevitable as the next chapter of the internet experience, the question is, will you be part of that next chapter?